Previously on T-Man 978.
What time it is now? Articulation. Anyway, this movie...
T-Man 978. Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now we're going to be taking a look at Marvel Legends series, part of the 85th anniversary, Wolverine, or Astonishing Wolverine, because you can't just call him 85th anniversary Wolverine because they're going to have several of him this year. I like this new packaging. The box feels way sturdy. It doesn't feel flimsy and cheap like they were doing with some of their packaging, especially the Transformers packaging. Once they decided to go back to the Windows, they started using thicker cardboard for this and Transformers and across the board. Anywho, I like that artwork. I like this new packaging. No bio at all. So yeah, you don't even know that this is Astonishing Wolverine. Here is the barcode if you need that for yourself. Alright, here's Wolverine out of the packaging, and I have a question for the Marvel Legends team right up front. Well, a statement and then a question. I've been collecting Wolverines and costumes similar to this over the years for the past 10 years or so. And I'm wondering, why doesn't this guy have boot swivel? All the rest of them have boot swivel. I'm pretty sure this boot is a separate piece from the rest of that leg. Why doesn't he have boot swivel? And also, it's Wolverine. Wolverine is constantly hunched over, and they gave him the stupid ball dumbbell joint without the cutout in the back, so he only looks up. I mean, he looks up a little bit, but not to the degree that I would like. You got to get real tricky. Trying to get him into this pose right here took a whole bunch of effort. Typically, when I try to pose Wolverines or any other figure, especially when they have boot swivel or some type of ankle swivel, I can get the feet flat, and then instead of them being out to the side like this and they fall, I can get the legs how I want them and then rotate the boots and get them standing perfectly how I would like. Maybe his waist is a little bit too twisted, but yeah. And then, since his head is on a disc hinge, he can look all the way up. So I can use that ab crunch and he's still looking forward. Well, let me do his full on ab crunch and put his head up to the max level that I can get it. And he's still looking down. Those are the two things that are disappointing to me. So let's get that out of the way. Anywho, he comes with this head right here. It is nicely detailed. It almost looks like a real person, even though it's a comic character. So that is very awesome right there. Now, one thing is, well, not this head. I'll show the other head up close. This one, here's that. It has way smaller ears on this dude. And one thing that's different than I'm used to, the head is black plastic and the face is actually painted on. I'm used to them either having a separate piece in there or the face being skin tone and they paint it black. But I guess it would have been cheaper if they make it black and then just paint the yellow on and paint the red. I don't know. But he has 4 extra hands. Two fists without the claws popped. You have a pointing finger, which is nice, and a dynamic gesture hand right there. I wish it had 2 dynamic gesture hands, and I don't really care about more than 1 pointing. So you just need 1 pointing. The claw hands are like, this is after the movies came out, so these claws are more between the fingers than they normally would be, and they're also shaped like blades. where they were actually shaped like that in the comics as well before the movie came out. But I like that. But let's let you see the rest of these details on his body, which is nice. Once you get past the two things that upset me. But anywho, I like that this costume is specific to this version of Wolverine. It is definitely that costume. Like, they have the sculpting definitely in there. Like, these aren't just painted on detail. Those are actually sculpted in, which is really nice. I like the hair on the arms is painted. It looks nice. This one, they didn't paint the hair at all. And I can't tell, but I'm gonna guess, yeah, because the triceps are shaped differently and the elbow is shaped different. These are all new arms, so I believe this is a whole new body. Duh, because he has new articulation, and you see the stuff like the seam right there, which is nice. The paint on the boots. It's pretty immaculate, to be honest with you. The only thing doesn't look all that great is there is a little bit of bleed through on the face, a little bit. I mean, you can pretend that it's 5 o'clock shadow, which I believe they probably did intentional. But yeah. The belt is a floating piece. Well, let's get all the way into this articulation. The head is on a dumbbell joint. It looks up that much with this head, which is good when you're in a pose like this. I guess you gotta lean back to be able to look up, which some people would have to do. You can look down. Not really. Look down that much. The head tilts and it rotates, of course. This is it's wrapped around the post in his shoulder. So when you move the arms out like that, it can go all the way back on the butterfly. It can come in, and when you rotate, that could either stay there or it rotates with the arm. Bicep swivel. The elbow bends more than 90 degrees. I remember the first Wolverine I got, the brown suit. I think that was the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure wave. You could not make the elbow bend more than 90 degrees, so that is awesome. Horizontal hinge, rotates. In fact, all the hands are on a horizontal hinge. Now, this is nice. They tried to make the body like the Spider-Man body and some of the other figures where they have what they call inverted ab crunch, where the ab crunch is actually in the abdomen. So you can go back a lot, come forward a lot. It's pretty much the same level of articulation you would normally have. And you can rotate right here. But the side tilts aren't all that great. I would expect that to be better. But it does go forward a lot without... Wait, let me get them straight. It comes forward that much and goes back that much without the inverted ab crunch. I like the way that looks. But the legs kick out to the side. They kick forward. There are no drop down hips. It goes back a little bit by thigh swivel. Pinless double jointed knee. You can, if you bend the foot back, kick his butt. Foot kicks all the way back. Foot kicks forward. And I don't know why they didn't put a boot swivel in here. I almost want to warm it up and maybe I'm mistaken. But no, it's not turning. Look at this. That turns. I didn't have to do anything. But I do like the new articulation because this right here, antiquated and looks bad by today's standards. They always had good, awesome ab articulation, but I do wish it had the disc hinge so he can look all the way forward. Here he is with that gestury hand. Here he is pointing, and here he is with both fists. Alright, here's probably the main comparison people want to see. He's the same height as he always is. His arms, I don't know. Let's see. The arms appear to maybe be bigger. Let's look. Yeah, I think his arms are bigger. Like, back to back. No, he's a little bit taller. I was thinking he was probably a little bit taller when I had Spider-Man next to him. Because Spider-Man is definitely freaking taller than he should be compared to some of the other characters. But side by side now, they seem like they should probably, like he's probably the correct scale with this Wolverine. But yeah, there we go. That here's Jean again, just in case you forgot a few seconds ago. And here is Scott. There we go. So there's height right there. Well, final thoughts. I like the thing, but definitely I still have the complaints that I had. Like, I like the way it looks. I like the way it's designed. Besides the fact that it doesn't have the boot swivel or the ability to look up higher than it does right now. I definitely like the added accessories. I always hope and wish for gesture type hands like this. One day, maybe one day, they will start having multiples of things like this. I do like that they have 2 fists and 2 clawed hands. If they didn't have 2 of those, I would really be hurting. I do like the pointing finger as you see me using right now. And it is cool that he comes with an extra unmasked face. That's cool. It's like, that's basically all you need and all I'll be wanting from Marvel Legends in any action figure. One face, a secondary face, this is cool, and a bunch of hands or other accessories that go with this particular character. Now, some people might be greedy and want hands like this that also have the claws in it, but I'm not going to be that greedy, but I still had to mention it. Anywho, the only reason to get him if you own something like this right here is if you like this version of the outfit. And we see that this version or something similar to this version of the outfit is going to be in the Deadpool Wolverine movie. So that's cool. Anywho, thank you so much for watching. I got this on Amazon. I'm going to have a link in the description for where you can possibly get it on Amazon if it's still in stock. Marvel Legends have been doing good as far as being in stock on Amazon, so yeah. There you go, that. Follow me on Instagram. I post stuff in there on my stories and whatnot. I've been trying to do that a lot more often. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here.
Figure action. That one's me. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those fucking videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should